Welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be an extremely detailed step-by-step wash day routine. This is the before, and today is January 31st, 2026. And this is me taking down these braids that I have had for an entire month now and that I moisturize every other day. In this video, we'll be detailing essentially my plan and how I will wash my hair with these braids in with the goal to minimize frizz, manipulation, and breakage. So please continue watching. So for the products, I'll be using my Ketoconazole 2% shampoo, which is an antifungal agent that was previously prescribed to me by my doctor, I want to say 2 years ago. And I recently asked for a refill, given that I am doing long-term protective styling and do want to prevent any type of return of fungus on my scalp. So yes, that's what I'll be using first. Next, I'll be using the little bit left that I have of my Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil but shampoo. So this is a moisturizing shampoo. I would have used a clarifying shampoo, but for whatever reason, I could not find one in my house, and I definitely know I used one last year, and I actually have a video on my channel of me washing my hair with it. So I was gonna go in with my antifungal agent first, then I was gonna use my clarifying, and then use my moisturizing, but I cannot find it, so that's what we'll be using today. All right, and once I rinse the product out, I will go in with the products I typically use, which is my Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil leave-in conditioner and jojoba oil, so my regular moisturization routine. I'm not gonna deep condition today, primarily because I wanna do that on my loose hair, not while I have these braids in. And I think my hair should do just fine with the leave-in conditioner and the jojoba oil. So I already did an unboxing video on this tool, but I think this will be integral to my wash day routine. As someone that has a protective style and that I'm not removing in order to wash my hair, what I'm gonna try to do is use this tool, which it has like an applicator tip on it, and it allows me to put in my shampoo, which I'll do on screen with you all. And then what I'm going to do is literally place it here, squeeze, and give it a good scratching. And I think I should be able to do this part while sitting in my chair and not over the sink. And so we'll literally go through each section together, and then I think after that we'll transition over to my sink and rinse it all out and repeat the process. So it's gonna be probably a pretty long process, but I think it's fun to watch. I'll at least enjoy watching it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So so after that, I'll apply my moisturizing products, and then I'll sit underneath the dryer so my hair can completely soak in the product and just be dry, so I don't have to walk around with a wet head all day. And that will complete my first wash day of the year 2026. So something else that I think will be helpful is having a lot of scrunchies on hand just to separate your hair out. So that's what I have right here. Now I'm just showing you all what my hair looks like with the braids outside of the bun before I get started. And for those of you who are new to my channel, this will be the first time that I wash my hair this year. At the moment, I'm thinking of planning to regularly wash my hair once a month, but that may change. However, I think a once a month maximum is pretty good. So I got some water, and instead of using my handheld sink shower head, I'm gonna rinse my hair with water first by sitting here in this chair and using my spray bottle. So let's go ahead and put the towel on. And then we're gonna go ahead and fill up the bottle. with my medicated shampoo first. Take the tip off first. Okay. And I think I'll just pour it in. I just hate that I have to squeeze it out to get it. You guys will see what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour in my medicated shampoo. Honestly, don't think I should need that much, but my prescription came with two bottles, so I could easily get refills as much as I want. But here we go. So let's hope that's enough for now. And then I'm gonna put that on top. And literally, I'm gonna flip it over and it should come out of the holes at the top of the applicator tip. But let's go ahead and move on to rinsing my hair, since we're doing everything one by one. All right, so don't mind this towel. It is clean, it's just one that I don't care for, which is why I'm using it. And we're gonna start, let's rinse. We can do one section at a time, honestly. I'm not in a rush today, so we can do these first. So let's go ahead and put this hair in the bun, like that. I also have to record for my TikTok, so let me put that on the screen as well. Perfect. So taking my water, I'm just going to rinse my hair. Like I'm really drenching it. So you can see it's really wet. And then I'll go ahead and wet the length. Then get my medicated shampoo. Let the madness begin. I'm so nervous. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze it. Wait for it to come out. Do y'all see it coming out? Okay, there it goes. Squeeze some. Squeeze some. And now I'm just going to give it a good scratching. Here. Okay, so as you can see here, no hair came out. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same for this section. I really want to get it along the length of or along the scalp, and then of course insert it and squeeze, and just give it a good up and downward motion, or a good scratch, but not too hard, of course, and be very careful. honestly might be better than a shower with a wash day with my loose hair, because I'm really being intentional about cleaning my scalp section by section. You want to be really careful when you insert, well, at least I'm trying to be really careful when I insert the comb, because I don't want to cause breakage. But I'm just doing a good scratch, a really good scratch. Okay, do it again right here, put some on. And then we're gonna move on to this last braid right here. And the reason I don't want to use my hands is because I don't want to generate any frizz, and I want to be really precise when I'm applying the product. Again, just to prevent unnecessary touching of my hair, because remember, I'm trying to keep this in for at least 3 months. So you see me squeezing, and then giving it a good scratch. Okay, so there it is. This is the first section I just washed. And I'm going to allow the water to let the shampoo drain down. I'm gonna add some more water. And we will get to the rinsing process just one step at a time. So this section is technically done for now. Like that. Now I'm going to move on to my next section. So let's do, in each section, I believe should be a row of 4. We'll see. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll put this one up. Okay. Let's see that. So I still got a decent amount left in there. I'm gonna go ahead and add some more. Let's actually read how many times I gotta rinse it. Lather, leave in place for 5 minutes. So for this medicated shampoo, I'm supposed to leave it in place for 5 minutes. Apply the shampoo to a damp area of the affected skin, and then rinse off with water. So honestly, the fact that it's taking me a while to do this process is a win. So we're doing everything right according to my medicated shampoo. Okay, so let's go ahead and rinse again. This section. Let's get these springs. go ahead and save this. All right, so let's start right in this section. You see it coming out. Making sure it's really getting in there. And now the best part, a good scratch. Alright, so it's in there really good. Okay, let's move on to the next piece. See how I'm coming out. I just want to really show you guys. The next time I'll just go ahead and squeeze directly into the section. And again, I'm not scratching too hard. I just think I'm scratching enough. Go ahead and squeeze. 1 second. Okay, so this section is done. Next, we're gonna get this section. Squeeze it along scalp. Then go ahead and start. It's kind of awkward to do it on camera. Okay, let's go in from this angle. In. Now we're going to move on to this last braid of the section. Okay, hopefully y'all can see. It's kind of hard for me to see because my hair it's pretty, everything looks the same essentially. And I'm trying to do it mirrored. All right, so gets on the sides. Yeah, it's on the inside. Okay, so that section's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and tie it up. And now we can take the next section down and do one braid at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the front section is different. So I'll just go ahead and tie it into 2 ponytails. Okay, so let's go ahead and rinse my hair again. This is a pretty big section. So I'm gonna go ahead and a little piece right there that broke off, but I'm gonna go ahead and add some more of the shampoo. I already had a feeling I was gonna need a good amount. And good thing I have 2 bottles of this, because this is as you can see, a tedious process, and the only thing I don't like about this bottle is that it's too squishy. I want it to be firm so that the product can just flow all the way down. So let's continue. Comment down below if you are liking the method I came up with to wash my hair so far. Okay, so let's go ahead and squeeze some of my medicated shampoo along the length of the scalp that we can actually see right there. And then up here, see it coming out? It's right there. And then here. And then we're gonna go gently inside and squeeze and start scrubbing. Oops. Y'all heard that? Almost snapped. You don't want that because you don't want breakage. You gotta be very gentle, so let me just slow down. And come up here. So awkward. And this was the main section that got itchy this month. Every other section was fine. So I do want to get a good scrub. Make sure I get a good scrub. But the main thing, as you can see, I really don't want to touch my hair a lot because I don't want frizz. I just don't. I think I did a good job of cleaning this area. Let's move on to the next one. Smells really good. So now we're going to move on to this one. Oh, this feels so good. There's like a couple of tiny pieces on there, so I need to be a little bit more careful. That's definitely breakage. I'm not sure what else it would be. Alright, so I got that. Now I just got this one. I'm missing one. Oh. So yeah, let's go ahead and add some more water and tie this one up better. Honestly, this probably isn't the best for this video, so I'm gonna change it up. recording. So yeah, I already started this section. So just squeezing it in and getting a good scratch. Ooh. Okay, so these sections are done. So let me go ahead and add it. Record for my TikTok. Sorry, I'm multitasking here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take this out and then tie it up. Ends pointing upward so they're not rubbing against my towel. Alright, so now we can finally move to the front section. So same thing. Just gonna go ahead and wet my hair. Mainly focusing on the roots because I'll use the moisturizing shampoo to get to clean the length of my hair. So there we have it. Y'all see it? Okay, so now super excited to get the first part, which is the center part. So I'm gonna go right here. Should come out. All right, so let's do a good cleaning. Squeeze some in there. And then I'm just gonna work my way into this braid. So you have to wait for it to all, the product to come down. But doing it good. Scrub for this one large section. And again, the reason I love this so far is I like it allows me to be very precise and truly focus on the reason I'm washing my hair, which is for my scalp, so that I can truly try my best to avoid frizz and I can continue to maintain my protective style. So when I was strategizing, honestly, it didn't take me long to think of this, but those are the things that I was considering. So I already worked with this braid, or these two, but this was the main braid I was focusing on. So let me get in this area and just get a really good, you know, scrub. I don't know if I won't wash my hair until another month. I'm not sure how often I'm going to sit down and do this. But moving forward, if everything goes well, this is what I'll be doing for the rest of the year. Hence why I chose big braids, because there's no way I would do this with small braids. You might as well just hop in the shower. Some of y'all are probably thinking that you would probably prefer to do the shower method and just rinse all your hair and call it a day. But if I'm gonna wear a protective style and be comfortable in it, I at least want it to look decent. And when I say decent, not super frizzy. I want my braids to look nice, look fresh still. So these are essentially done. I just try to get it right here, waiting for the product to come down. Let's get a good scrub. And then I'll get a scrub over here for this section. All right. Did I do this section well? I did. Okay, so these are done. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this section off. And then I'm gonna move on to these two braids. Add a little bit more water. Squeeze the product in. So annoying. I really want to get a good clean because I don't know how long, when I'm gonna sit here and do this again. And get my edges. I can use my fingers for my edges. But these two sections are done. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it to the back section. Alright, so this section is done. Let's move on to this section. The front actually doesn't take long. Okay. Okay. To refill it. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some more shampoo because it's starting to get hard to take it out. Let me do this on camera for y'all so y'all can see. Gosh. Let me not mess this up. Let's get it on right. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and work my way back. See, it's coming out. Let me go this way. With the grade, I guess, whatever you want to call it. The grain. Squeeze some more in there. It's such a big section. I want to make sure it's actually getting cleaned. So let me go over here and put it along the length of my scalp. And careful. It feels so good. Then right here. Yeah, this is an entire section. Okay, I think this section's good to go. Alright, so now I'm gonna move on to this section here. Just give it a good scrub. And give this one a good scrub. Yes. All right, so here we have it. And now we can move on with this long piece of hair to my side section. Oh yeah, I only did one braid on this side, I remember. So I'm gonna move on to her side. very tedious. Get my edges too. Oh, itchy back here. Alright, so every section has been thoroughly cleaned. Okay. So I'm gonna let all of it sit, like all of it, sit for 5 minutes. Put everything back in a bun now. And spacing up. And I'm gonna set a timer for 5 minutes, and then we'll move on to the rinsing bowl. So y'all can see how I rinse this out. Start over with a moisturizing conditioner so I can get my okay. I still got a lot left in here, which I don't like. I should have bought 2 of these. One for my medicated shampoo and then one for my moisturizing shampoo. But I think what I'm gonna have to end up doing is, there's like a good amount left, I'll end up mixing it just this one time. But yeah, I'll be back once my hair has soaked in all of this medicated shampoo. Okay, so my timer just went off and I'm gonna move on to washing my hair at my sink. And be sure to watch my video on how I installed the shower head for the sink, just so I can wash my hair. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out my, oopsies, my braids out of the ponytail. And sorry if the lighting isn't the best, but there it goes. Show the back. This is how my hair is looking up close after letting it sit for 5 minutes. A light spray. Like this. This is actually perfect. Yeah, let's do this. And let's warm it up. Let's do a lighter drizzle. Like that. Alright. Can you see? Take this off. Ooh, it's cold. It's not warm like I wanted it to be. And the red stuff, or the red shampoo, it's all coming out. Wish I could show you all the color. But I like that it's red so I could see when all this came out of my hair. Turn this down. Okay, now it's warmed up. Even a little bit higher pressure. Front section. Yeah. Okay. And now I'm just going to sleeves gently. Okay. Now I'm excited to put in the moisturizing shampoo. So that product that's in my hair. Let me turn this way. Oh yeah, I'm excited to use the moisturizing shampoo to wash the rest of my hair. But just sleeves. There goes more product coming out. You'll see. Okay. Now, I don't want to dry my hair because I don't want to cause frizz or any friction. So unfortunately, let me lift this up. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to just sit in this wet hair, but take advantage of it so I can just jump straight into adding the moisturizing shampoo. And given that, so that I don't have to spray my hair with the water bottle. So I'm just gonna put my hair forward, put the towel back on, and cover up. And we're good to go. All right, so I'm gonna show you my hair up close now that it's been rinsed out. And put this back on. And that was good, it worked perfect. So I must say, my scalp and my hair feels so clean already. It just feels really good, super, super good. So that shampoo is definitely great. Yeah, I know it's doing what it's supposed to do, preventing fungus from growing in my hair. I believe the instruction says to, let me just make sure it's correct. Where did I put it? Because I got 2 bottles. The instructions, what did my doctor told me to use it? I think twice a week. Hold on. Rinse or release twice weekly as directed. Yeah. So the prescription states to lather generously, use twice a week as directed. So, but I'm not doing this twice a week. Ooh, feels so good already. So as y'all see, I already have a lot of my ketoconazole left in this bottle, and I don't want to transfer it back into the other bottle. So I'm just gonna leave whatever I have in here and add some pumps of my, what's it called? Moisturizing shampoo. So that's what we'll do. Ooh. This one is definite. Ooh, this is thicker. I have to shake it, give it a good shake. Because clearly I don't use that shampoo a lot. Remember last year I was getting my hair professionally taken care of and washed. I only had to wash my hair like twice that entire year. So I'm gonna go ahead and shake it up. I'm gonna go ahead and order me another one of these today. I hate that it came with this scalp massager because I don't need this. And like I said in my unboxing video, I won't use this until I maybe start running my hair out loose. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the process all over again. I'm not gonna be too meticulous. Oh yeah, let me show you guys what my hair looks like. Okay, so here's my hair after I rinsed it out and washed it the first time. It looks very clean. See how it's looking. Looks good. Okay, so yeah, it looks clean. And then front looks clean too. So let's move on to this part. So let me go ahead and see how I barely want to touch my hair. So here we have it. And hopefully this is quicker. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my shampoo towel back on. Hair looking long. Looking long. Okay, so let's do this. So I'll put it on my hair like this. Give it another good scrub. I lied, this might take longer. Oops, because now I'm going to wash the length of it. I'm literally just squeezing it in. I'm not doing any of this. I just can't do that. Something has to give. Just squeeze it. And then actually I'll do the other part last, so it's easier for me. But going with my moisturizing shampoo. Oops. Okay, got it in. Yep. Oh yeah, I got a lot of product. I used a lot of product. Oh my god, I need to chill out. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take it and squeeze it. All right, let's move on because this is taking forever. Okay. move with a sense of agency. So I have to hurry up and be done with this. I keep forgetting I need to record for my TikTok. Record for TikTok. Record for TikTok. Towel's looking crazy. A little bit more water. Okay. It's a little itchy right here. All right, so go in with my moisturizing shampoo. I'm gonna get this section. And then get this section. Okay, so next, right. And when I rinsed it, I'm gonna be really good at squeezing the braid so I can try to get as much as the old product out. Okay, need a little bit more. Honestly, I should save that and just use the other bottle for the length of the braid. All right. Front section, put it in 2 ponytails. Okay, let's finish washing. This large section right here. All right. I really want a good scrub. Okay. Feels so good. That area right there. And then right here. Let's get this going. So I can do other stuff with my time. All right. So we're done there. Let's go ahead and add it. Now move on to the front. Still damp. Go ahead and turn it around to this section. Okay. And then go in. Oops. Not gonna go too crazy with this since I'm ready to be over with. Okay. So let's move on to the other section. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more of the Shea Moisture. Shampoo. Oh, that's a lot. I think I might have to order some soon to replace it. Take this one down. All right. And make sure I get my edges because this is that moisturizing shampoo. My scalp feels so good. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do different now before I do that, let me rub in the shampoo along my edges. Since it is a moisturizing shampoo, it has all those good products in it, ingredients. Okay. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is spray my hair with water. Wet my hands. Get a lot of my, dang it, it's not gonna be the shampoo. lot of my Shea Moisture shampoo. Rub it in. And literally just go down the length of my hair like I do my moisturizing routine. So that when I rinse it, I can really get a lot of that product out with my hair. Okay, that's the most I'm gonna touch my roots. So this is what my hair looks like with the shampoo in it before I rinse it out. Okay, let's move on to the bowl. The wash bowl, aka my sink. So excited because we're almost done. I don't have to worry about this for another month. All right, so here is my hair. I'm gonna go ahead and wash it. Okay, that's for TikTok. And start squeezing it out. like there's still product back there. Did I get it all out? No, I didn't. I still got all this right here. So let me go in and get that. My eyes. The water. I hope it comes out. Now that I looked in the mirror, I think I got it all out. Yeah. Now I really want to get a good squeeze because I want to apply my moisturizing products. Yeah, there's more. I can feel it. Those back pieces. Alright, let's move on to the chair, and remember, I don't dry my hair off with a towel because I don't want frizz or anything like that. So here we are. Now I'm gonna go back over to the see. All right, so let me give you guys a 360 of how my hair is looking now that I rinsed it out for the last time. My curls are looking good. Definitely don't think I'm gonna flat iron again this upcoming year, because it looks like this one, like it's still curled but it's looser, and I don't like that. But I'm happy you guys still have a curl period. Otherwise, I'll be pissed. But yeah, it looks nice and clean. It feels clean. I don't too much care for the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil product line smell. So that's like the only con about the product for me is the smell. But it's very clean. My hair is very clean right now. All right, so let me get a TikTok video and a picture, and then I'll be right back. All right, so let's just get back into what we already know, which is how I moisturize my hair. And so I'm gonna be using Jamaican Black Castor Oil Shea Moisture Leave-In. And I'll be using jojoba oil. That's it. So still gonna be using a little bit of product since we're starting on a fresh palette. We'll start with my edges first. And then we're gonna use just a tiny bit like that for the front section. And it feels so soft. OMG. Really don't want to use a lot. Okay. Use a little bit more. Just throw some shampoo right there. Okay. A little bit more because I really want to make sure my hair is moisturized. Now we're going to go down the length. Like we always do. trying to get the ends really good. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and seal with oil, jojoba oil. Alright, so my hair is completely moisturized. Now it is time to sit underneath the dryer, which I will show y'all now. So I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna put my do-rag on my head so that when my hair dries, it dries in place and without frizz. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna keep my hair loose, like I'm not gonna put it in the bun. Okay, let's see. See, it's right there. And then I think I'll wrap this and then like wrap it around or something, so that everything is coalesced together. And then I'll sit under the dryer for like, I'm gonna say 20 minutes. We'll see. Yeah. See, I just got out from the dryer finally. So I was definitely under there for about 30 minutes or maybe 40 minutes because I started the timer a little bit late. But let's see how my hair turned out. Looks beautiful to me. Otherwise, Feels great. Looks great. It's clean. It feels strong. Like I don't know how to explain it, but my hair just feels strong. So let me take a couple of pictures and then I will put in the bun. Okay, so because my do-rag is in the dryer right now, I'm drying. I'm gonna wash it later, but I'm gonna use this clean scarf, and then throw my bonnet on. But before I get to that, let's go ahead and put my hair in a bun. So last look. It looks great. My scalp is so pretty. Don't want to touch it that much, but here we go. Not tight. And spacing up. And now you go ahead and get my Canadian scrunchie to cover these ends. Full wash day. Got all that water on my eye. Right, so I'm gonna use my scarf and fold it over like this. I might get a second do-rag, so if I ever need to wash it, I have a second that's already clean. I don't have to wait around. I washed this yesterday. All right. Thank you for whoever's watched the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I actually enjoyed making this video. What's my... Actually, let me turn this off. Oh yeah, so the reason I enjoyed making this video is because it challenged me to create a way by which I can wash my hair and my scalp without having to take down my protective style and be able to keep it fresh looking, frizz-free, and just prevent breakage and manipulation. And so I'm glad I challenged myself to figure out a way to be able to keep the protective style in for longer than a month. Like, I need to keep this in for 2 to 3 months. And so I think now that I have a routine, I should be able to do that, and I'll just be able to continue to wear my hair out in a bun, in a way that looks great and clean and all those things all together. So I'm very excited for the rest of this challenge. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thank you all so much for tuning into my video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share so we can continue to allow this channel to grow and help others out there who also are on a protective styling journey or who want their hair to grow longer and healthier. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.